Where is Carmen Sandiego? And welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for one singular episode of Carmen Sandiego. And I'll tell you why in a bit. In a branching narrative adventure, Carmen is forced to do Vile's bidding when they capture Zack and Ivy during a heist. If she doesn't succeed, Zack and Ivy will be mind wiped and turned into Vile operatives. So Netflix have done a few episodes of recent where it's a choose your own adventure storytelling. So you get to choose what path your character or the protagonist gets to go on, and then you've got to take them on that journey. So that we did one with Bear Grylls, and we managed to kill off Bear Grylls a number of times, and there was even Black Mirror, which was very interesting. One of the best things about choosing your own adventures, well, when I read them as a kid, was you would choose your own adventure, you would die a number of times, but you would go back again and find out what those other choices in those paths would make. And this episode is exactly that. So you have the cast that are returning back for their voices, Finn Wolfhard, and all the main protagonists are back in the characters that you love. So if you've been invested of the past 2 seasons so far of Carmen Sandiego, then you'll know that there's a feature film coming with the same actress. But you'll also know that this episode is coming up and it's a choose your own adventure. So the one thing that we wanted to know, is it going to work as a choose your own adventure? And does it keep to the heart of what the storytelling is trying to be, along with the animation? And so far, I have to say, yes, it does. The animation is the same style, the voice is a lot of fun, and the story itself is quite quirky and fun. And just a quick reminder, once you've finished the episode and you've chosen your adventure, do check out the bonus level. There's a bonus thing that is a lot of fun, and it harks and nods back to the original 90s, 80s series, animated series of the series which people love so much, where they sing where is Carmen Sandiego, and it teaches you all about the world and geography. That's one of the things I loved about Carmen Sandiego, and it really feels like they've found their feet now with this kind of new version of Carmen. But there are 8 different endings depending on which path you choose to take in the story. So once you've completed it, don't just switch it off. If you enjoyed it, go back like you would do in a choose your own adventure and choose a different path. It's a lot of fun. You can mess up, you can kill. If you're wondering, as one of the things we were wondering, will we mess up? Will our heroes lose the story, or will they lose against Vile? And they do. So I played this with my son. I let my son choose all the choices, and we were like, oh no, what have we done? Because a number of times we made the wrong choices, which is actually a lot of fun and more realistic, that you can't just make the right decision all the time. And so you go back and you figure out what's going to make you win the story, but then you go back again and again to find out which paths work or what happens with the new story arcs. And that's a lot of fun. I really hope that we get to see other feature films and animated series do this, because that's almost the next step. Can you imagine using VR with Choose Your Own Adventure in a series where actors play multiple different endings and roles in storylines? You basically become the protagonist. It's like you're in the Oasis in Ready Player One. That is almost there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of telling of what it's like. Did it work? I think it did. I'm going to give this an A-. I would have liked it to be a little bit longer and maybe really be braver with some of the choices. But for the most part, I think it really works as an individual adventure, and I hope they do more of this. So let me know in the comments below what you thought about this. Do you like the Choose Your Own Adventure type style stuff that Netflix does? And do you think they should do more? Thanks so much for watching this review, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.